Hi you, it's Allie from Right Up Your Alley. As some of you may know, or some of you are about to know, we are currently planning our transatlantic cruise for May of 2018 that's going to be starting in Barcelona and ending in New York with a few days at each end. While we're still in the planning processes of getting that done, I wanted to share something exciting that happened today, and that's we were able to save 60 US dollars. So that's like what, 150 Canadian? And I would love to show you how we were able to do that.
Okay, so you can see here that we have already booked our cruise. It was $2,718 plus some taxes and port fees comes to $3,010.50. We paid our $400 deposit, which was actually half price at the time that we were booking. Normally it's $400 each, and that leaves us with a balance of $2,610.50 to be paid by February 8th for our May 2018 cruise. Now, it's important to see here the $3,010.50 because that's too much. I don't want to pay that much. So we also look at our onboard credit because at the time that I booked, that was a perk to put that on there, and it will become important in a minute. So once or twice a week, sometimes every other week, I'll go online to carnival.com and I'll go to the Find a Cruise. I'll click in the Sail To option, at which point I will choose the transatlantic option because that's where we're going. And then I will click on the red button that says Learn More, which pulls up this screen. Now, we already booked an ocean view, so that's what I'm going to click here. Now, I'm going through this like I'm brand new because I want to see what kind of options are going to be available for me. So it pulls up the ocean view and it describes what it is. Now, for me particularly, I like the ocean view. There's always a war about interior or balcony. For this particular trip, I'm too cheap to pay for a balcony when we're going to be at sea for 6 days and it's going to be extremely windy. And as far as interior goes, I always feel claustrophobic, and I've watched Titanic one too many times. You know, that little couple that drowned in their little room, while completely sweet, still haunts me in my dreams. I feel like I need a way out, and I want to kind of see where we're going and enjoy our surroundings as well. So, ocean view it is. Now, because I'm a bit of a control freak, I don't want Carnival choosing my room, so I'm not going to choose the red option. I'm going to choose the blue option. Now, that's going to give me the opportunity to go through all of the options that are available for the ocean view rooms, from the regular ocean view with just a little bit of a view, from the obstructed views, and the deluxe views. So the first thing it's going to ask is how many staterooms do you need? Well, Brent and I just need one. So we click on the one and go to the next page. How many people are cruising? Well, we're going to choose 2 for just Brent and I, but for this particular trip, his parents or my in-laws are also going to be coming with us. So, well, you know, that might actually be another video idea. If you would like to hear about traveling with your in-laws or have some thoughts about that, leave me a couple of comments down and maybe I'll do a video on traveling with your in-laws and how that goes. But for right now, we're just going to say 2 people because that's what our booking is under. So when we do that, this is the money shot, because here is where we determine what our savings are going to be and what offers Carnival is going to give us. So it asks us where we're at, and we choose Canada because that's where we're at. It asks us what state or province that we're in, so we're going to choose Saskatchewan because that's what province I'm in. And I'm going to choose that I'm a previous cruiser, and it asks me to put in my VIFP, or very important fun person number. So we put that in, and then it does its magic, and it determines all of the offers available for Canadians from Saskatchewan who have been on their cruise line before. We put that in and hit go, and up comes the ocean view rooms. Now we've got the original ocean view rooms, which come in at about $1,259 per person, US dollars. But we decided we were going to go with a deluxe ocean view on this particular cruise. So that does come with an upcharge of $720 per day per person. Now, why did we choose this? Well, on this particular ship, the deluxe ocean view has 2 bathrooms. It only has 1 toilet, and that toilet comes with one of those tiny showers that you usually get in a cruise ship. But it also comes with a separate room that has a tub and an extra sink. Now, this is going to prove invaluable because after we've been adventuring all day in port, coming back and getting ready for dinner it sucks with one tiny bathroom and two not tiny people. So having that shower where I can shower in the bathtub and Brent can shower in the shower and both be ready to go down for dinner at the same time, grab a couple of drinks and eat, that's a win in my books. And to me, that's worth the extra $14 a day. So that's why we chose this particular room, and I'll talk about that more in another video. So once we get past that, you see that the new price is showing as $2,950.50. Now, that's a savings of about $60. So with the Carnival price protection guarantee, it says that if you find a Carnival price that's better, they'll match it. You just have to go through the process. However, now remember we talked about that $50 credit. Now, we want to make sure that the bookings on this new offer are still beneficial to us, because if we take advantage of the new offer, we're giving up what we had on the old offer. So we want to make sure it's still beneficial to us in the long run to take advantage of this. So on this particular offer, these are all of the things that are going to be offered with it. Now, it looks very similar to what we had prior. So you can see there's still a $50 per room to spend on board. So we get to keep our $50 room board credit. And that's important because you never know when you're going to need $50 worth of aloe spray because you get drunk and sit in the sun too long and don't realize how red you're becoming in the Caribbean sun. Or, $50 of candy at the shop. Don't judge. It may have happened once or twice, but I was prepared because I had a $50 room board credit. Okay? And keeping that $50 room board credit is important because if we don't get that on the new booking, then our $60 savings becomes a $10 savings because we're losing that $50 in the transaction, right? It's also important to see that there's half off the deposit, because if there wasn't, then I would have to pay the normal deposit, which is $400 per person, and I would have to pay that at the time that I took advantage of this. So it's good that it still has that so that I don't have to pay another $400 American out of my pocket right now. It also lets you choose your room location with this new offer, which we had on the old one as well. Our room is 1443, and I spent a lot of time choosing that, which I'll talk about in another video, but I don't particularly want to change that. So the fact that this offers that is very beneficial for us. Now, the most important part is the price protection. The new offer does offer the price protection, and this is perfect because I'm going to continue looking at these prices every week, a couple times a week, maybe every other week, right up until 2 days before we sail, because if this price drops again, you can bet your sweet whatevers that I'm going to take advantage of that price protection. So you need to make sure the new offer still has that so you can continue doing that, because if it doesn't indicate that the price protection is on there, that means that your $60, that's it. That's the final price that you're going to be paying. So here it says that if after booking you find a lower Carnival advertised price, and it does have to be Carnival advertised price, you can call them or you can go online and fill out the form, which I find to be a bit of a pain in the ass, so I just called, and they will honor the new rate. So it is particularly for early savers. So because we book so far in advance, it's really beneficial. The price protection claim form, there's a few things that need to be in place in order for them to do that for you. So if it's not paid in full, you'll just notice that the price changes. And if it is paid in full, you'll get the rest back in an onboard credit. So more aloe, I guess, for you. So things that they need is the sailing date, the passenger information, the available cruise, where you saw the information, and how to do it. You can do it online. I did it with a very nice Carnival woman named Sarah over the phone who just took advantage of it and did it all for me, which was very helpful. Now, this is what it looked like after I stopped talking with Sarah. So about 20 minutes after that, the website was updated, and I was able to go in and you can see that it's $60 less. Right? So I don't have to pay that $60 from now until February, and I still got to keep my $50 onboard credit. I am looking forward to spending that on Carnival merchandise, because who doesn't need another fridge magnet or a bag to carry your stuff home in, right?
So that's it. That's all. That's all there really was to it. Look how easy that was. We will have a video fairly soon about some of the planning processes of us choosing that transatlantic crossing, as well as some of the things that we're planning to do on the cruise and how we're choosing what we're going to do that. So stay tuned for that video coming in a week or two. Please, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the thumbs up there. If you'd like to tell me about any cruises that you're on, or if you have any advice, please feel free to leave it in the comments below. And make sure you hit the little subscribe button there so that you don't miss anything in your feed, because you never know, our next adventure might be right up your alley.